Hello and welcome back to the Upside Plan and a video with my mom today. Just as a quick disclaimer, we are both not native English speakers, so just to prepare you, we might make some mistakes, which I always do. But for my mom, I think it's even harder because she never really lived abroad in an English-speaking country. So please spare us. And yeah, let's just begin. I would say I don't have to introduce you because I just said that's my mom. So
hello.
So mom, you have at the moment completed step 1 and step 2 of the Upside Plan, which is material and digital declutter. And right now you are in step 3, which is setting up systems, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So maybe for everyone watching, how long would you say did it take you for each step and how much time did you invest?
The first step I needed 4 weeks and it took me 210 hours. And the second step, it was also 4 weeks and I needed nearly 160, 170 hours.
Okay, so in total we can sum it up to 370, 380 hours.
Yes.
Which is a lot, which is more than a full-time position, working 8 hours per day, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
So after that, would you say investing so much time, did you regret it or how do you think about it?
No, I don't regret 1 second. No, it was a very good time. It was a very hard time, but I don't regret it.
Okay, so how would you describe yourself before you started the Upside Plan? Or the way how you lived your life?
The way how I lived my life, I was very chaotic. I'm still a little bit chaotic, but I was very chaotic. I had a lot of stuff, really a lot of stuff, and I was buying a lot of things I don't need just because it was boring or yeah, I just wanted to have it, but I never wear it. I never use it, just I have it. I had a lot of I didn't know my way to go in the life. It was all the time a little bit changing, sometimes also negative, because too much. It was all it was all too much. I didn't see clear.
Yeah, maybe to what I think or what I would like to add. So from being the outsider of your life, so I always felt like life was a little bit overwhelming to you. It was always like just too many things going on in your life, in your head, and just a hard life to live. But that's my subjective opinion. That is also the reason we started it, because I felt like my mom needed a change, and that's where I basically pushed her through a little bit. So how would you say you have changed over those 2 months?
I think I'm more happy now. I'm more clear than before. It is not so much things I have to do or to organize, because I don't have so much things. I take fantasy to use my little stuff, and if I don't have anything, I'm thinking, how can I do it without having the important stuff?
Just that, like, instead of fantasy, she means creativity.
Yes, creativity.
Because I think that could probably change the content. So she became so much more creative to actually make use of the things she have to get the job done, which she needs to have done.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Creativity, I would
yes,
say.
That's it.
So, like, also the way you think, what has changed in that?
The way I think.
Like, you go through life, how do you notice your way of thinking has changed?
Oh, I'm more clear now, and I'm more happy, than before. It is not so many thinking in my head because there are not so many things I have to think about it. But the most important is I'm more clear and I can feel what I want.
And more structured, I guess, like more organized thoughts.
Yes, I'm more organized. Yes.
Clear view on things.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So, what was your biggest takeaway from that experience?
My biggest takeaway is really I noticed that I have too much stuff. And all this stuff I don't need. And this was really an important takeaway.
Yeah.
Takeaway. Because I don't need so much I have. And I tried now with decluttering to give a lot of stuff to people. They need it. And I spent a lot of things.
Donated. Donated, yeah.
What's this?
Spenden.
Yes, donated a lot of things. I want to sell a lot of things. And
do you feel more relieved, more free?
Yes, I feel more free because it was really too much. Too much I had. I was really
anxious. I'm getting anxious.
Anxious or entsetzt.
Shocked.
I was really shocked how much stuff I have. Also clothes and paper. I was really shocked. When you put all material, all in its, wie sagst du?
On one pile?
Yes, if you put it on one, it was a big mountain. My clothes was a big mountain. Yes, I was shocked.
Okay, yeah. I remember you told me that people also has approached you just to tell you that you look different, that they notice a different appearance.
Yes, I did this process with my daughter on my side. I really took this time for me. I had friends, they gave me also this time, and after that they said, "You're looking different. You're looking more happy. You are different from your mindset. You are more happy and
more energetic."
More energetic, yes. And my partner, he says, "Wow, you are talking clear. Our conversation is clear now.
Yeah.
I can feel what I want and I can express it. I can say it."
So you have a clearer structure also of your thoughts.
Yes.
So you shared a lot of positive things. Are there also any negative experiences during that time you want to share? Processing your past, was that easy for you?
Oh, my past, yeah. It was not a negative, but it was very difficult for me because I started with paper, not with clothes. I started with paper and I needed 7 days to clear my paper. And after that I throw away more than 120 kilos of paper, my diaries and everything. And it was hard for me to go through this past and to see it again, and I was crying. I had headache, migraine, everything, but I did go further and I kept just the past which make me happy. And all the other things, I looked of it, I saw it, I recognized. Maybe sometimes I was in the past and then I throw it away.
Okay. So you also closed some chapters.
Yes. Yes.
How did this feel?
Very good. Yes.
Relieving?
Yes.
Yeah. So I always say it's really important to actually start it from you wanting to start this, so no one actually pushing you. Well, but I pushed you because you're my mom, and I personally saw how my life has changed during this time, like actually approaching my life actively to wanting to change it. And I felt like this really big inner need to push you in the same direction, because I felt it would be a life changer. How do you think about that I pushed you? Do you think that's okay that I did it, or I should have not done that?
My daughter, she's really hard in pushing me. Yeah, and I'm really happy she did it.
Did it change your life?
It changed my life, yeah. Auf jeden Fall.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really happy about that, and I knew she wanted just the good for me. I felt this, and it was
the best.
Yes.
The best.
She wants the best for me, and I knew it's now the point to do it. I had time. Corona time is not a good time now, but I had the time because I couldn't go to work, and I needed this time, and I took this time for me, and it was great. Thank you. You pushed me, and you in Arsch getreten.
I kicked her butt.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Okay, so would you recommend other people to do the upside plan as well?
Yes. Yes, I would say yes. Yes. If you have the feeling, I want to change something in my life, but I don't know how. Yeah, sure, look these videos and just begin or start. Just start with one item. Take the paper, take the clothes. Just start with something.
Yeah,
it changed your life, and you feel after that, you feel free, easier, happier. This is my experience.
Yeah, I think especially like starting with something, that's also like following the KonMari method. Marie Kondo chose clothes first. I think obviously it's not for everyone the easiest category, because if that's your thing, if you like fashion, if this is what makes you you, it's obviously harder. But I think it's easy in that way to start with clothes, because it's a very defined category. It's like easy to say this is clothes and this belongs to the category clothes, and it's easy to grab and just pile it up on your bed. So I think it's good to start with something. My mom, because we were not really following a concept straight away, because that was me wanting to help my mom, not setting up a plan or anything. So my mom wanted to start with papers, which was actually the hardest, especially for her.
Yes.
With like all the background, raising me alone and going through some really hard times. So I was really impressed that you started with the hardest category, that you finish it in like one go, and yeah. But in general, just get started. Do you have any other recommendation for people who want to follow the upside plan? A game changer for you, maybe. Timer.
It is very important if you take some mediums to help you. For me, she said to me, you are living your day without a structure. So she said to me, take the timer. I said, what do you mean the timer? Yeah, on your mobile phone, a timer. Put 4 hours, a break, 4 hours, like working, like going to work. I said, oh, I never saw this timer on my mobile phone, but then it was my most important material, or my most important tool to do this decluttering, because I put 4 hours. I started every morning between 8 or 7:30 or 8. I took a coffee and I took the timer, and then I pressed the button and the timer is working, and then I had to work. It was my working time, and after some days I recognized it's for me better to work 6 hours. So I put the timer 4 hours, then another 2 hours, and I needed a break. So I did a break, 2 hours, 2.5. I worked in my garden, I going into the sun, I was reading a book, I'm doing something for eat, and then I had another 2 hours. It was not so long time in the evening, 2 hours. And then I recognized a lot of days, oh, I can do another 2 hours. And so sometimes it was 10 hours, sometimes also 12 hours. I did here something, but I had this energy to do this. It was not must, it was I want to do this. I knew it is for me.
So basically I pushed in the beginning, and then you noticed that you actually want to do it, so it became also easier for you because you had like an inner, like an intrinsic motivation to do it. You wanted to change something, you wanted to do it.
Yes, it was a very, very deep
inner need.
Bedürfnis, a very deep need for me. Everything, my soul, my mind, my body, everything in me, or me, I knew I had to do this for me, and it was really good. And I got every day stronger, I got every day quicker also. You get faster, you are a specialist if you are doing just in one thing, and you get all the time quicker, faster. You are getting specialist, and then you are starting the next project. This is what I recognized.
So now you see your life in with a different view.
Yes, yes. My life is more easier now. I don't need so many time to clear my little apartment. I have a little apartment and a lovely garden, and if you don't have so much stuff, you don't need so many time to clean this stuff or to take care of it. Or yeah, I have more time now for me to do the things I love to.
Okay, thank you, Mom. Thank you for your time. Thank you for preparing the questions beforehand, and thank you for watching. Feel free to comment, to share, to like. Also, please click on the bell so you get notified if there's a new video. And then I hope next time it's only going to be me, but I hope I see you there again. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.